This week, our playoff dreams fall at the hands of the fictitious Kitty team, but we march on with Daggy and Horn and try to ruin someone's Christmas. Crack those cold ones. It's the Argos Fancast. You can find us at Argos Fancast or anywhere you find your friendly neighborhood podcast. Just search Argos Fancast. We are a proud member of the Shotgun Sports Network. You can find them at shotgunsportsnetwork.ca and go ahead and like, subscribe, and make sure you like and subscribe to our playlist on their YouTube channel as well. I am Clay Chisholm. You can find me at All Kinds of Clay on the various social media machines, and it only took 4 weeks, but I finally got it right.
Yay!
Will is on the 1-game injured list this week. He's probably watching the Blue Jays game.
No, you don't say.
Yeah, well, yeah. You can find him at Argo Fans at Argo Fans on Twitter or at argofans.com, and join him and a bunch of like-minded double blue folk and talk some CFL football. But who we do have here, from the Double Blue Order, Sir Douglas of House Ballinger, second of his name, Lord of Section 116, Warden of the South Side, and Protector of the Realm.
How's it going, everyone? You can find me on Blue Sky at DougB519. You can find me also here it'll be on YouTube as well at Sir Douglas 1873. And you can find the Double Blue Order on Facebook, Excrement, Instagram, and we have a merch store, and that's at doubleblueorder.ca.
Well, I guess we have to, get to the crappy thing that happened on the weekend.
The crappy thing that I rage quit halfway through again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, give me a second here. I'm going to pull up our stats, and we can go through what the hell happened. All right. And our fancy stats. Let's bring up our quarterbacks. Hey, something happened to the first series. Nick Arbuckle went down and did not return. So we had Jared Daggy for the rest of the game. He threw a lot. Not as far down the field as we'd like him to, but 34, 49, 323, 2 touchdowns, and 4 picks. Not good. Long of 25. He didn't throw anything longer than a 20-yard throw in the air. Spencer Brown, 8 carries, 47 yards. Jake Herslow had 6 yards on a pitch, and Jared Daggy had 2 yards, or 2 carries, 1 yard. Through the air, Dejan Brissett, when you need him, he's there. 8 catches, 97 yards. Mackay Polk, 8 catches, 88 yards. David Ungerer, 6 for 60 with 1 touchdown in there. Kevin Mattel, 3 for 32 with 1 touchdown in there as well. Spencer Brown caught 5 for 27, and Jake Herslow had 4 for 19. And yeah, this is kind of got, Benji Franklin led all tacklers with 5. Not where you really want to see your DBs, especially your corner. Jamin Pelly had a sack. Brandon Dozier had a sack. What else we had? We got a tackle for loss. We had forced fumble. We had a whole bunch of stuff. Interception. Javarius McFadden had 1 there. I believe Aaron Casey had the fumble recovery. But yeah, we lost. 47-29, and I think everything that we've been complaining about all year, Doug, uh, the Tiger Cast just picked apart.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. There's no doubt about it. I mean, the way I look at it, Scott Milanovich, ever since he came to Hamilton, has had one game plan against Toronto, and that's bury us in a deep hole early, and then you can just cruise and say, okay, try to get out. And that's exactly what
Yep.
happened here. That's exactly what happened here. I mean, you take a look at that. Take a look at the scoreline: 17-3 at the end of the first. I knew before the field goal, at that point the game was over. I knew at that point the game was over. And that's not
Yep.
hyperbole either. That is, the game was over at that point. And as you can see at halftime, 32-9 at halftime. It got even worse. So
Yep.
I'm like, yep, that's the end of that. So
we tried to do something in the third quarter,
wasn't
but we
a hell of a
forgot
lot.
No, but we forgot about it in the fourth quarter as well. But the the other side, just show you, they picked apart, any mistakes we had, they took advantage of it. We had the ball for 34 minutes in this game to almost to 26, and we
did
got
nothing.
29 points to show for it, and like initially in the first half, I said you had 3 big plays and a very costly fumble or a very costly turnover. And that's essentially what it was. They took a look at that flat area that seems wide open and sucked the DB into to cover down low and went up high 3 times.
And each time it progressively got worse. Yeah.
The fact that we can see that, and I wouldn't even classify us as armchair quarterbacks.
No, we're not even fit enough for armchair quarterbacks.
No, we would need a little bit of training to get that. I tried to rewatch the game. I just couldn't.
I didn't bother. I honestly didn't bother.
It knocked us out of playoff contention.
Okay, hang on. There's a list I got to go through here. Okay. So 1, they retain control of the Ballard Trophy. 2, they are practically on the verge of winning the clinching the East Division. 3, they knocked us out of playoff contention. And 4, they did it on the Argos' birthday.
Oh yeah, bastards.
I mean, it's bad enough I forgot the birthday button back at the dollar store. I totally spaced on the birthday. I'll be honest, but I found that out, and I'm like, wait, where's the I knew it was like a Monday or something. It's like, wait, when was the Argos' birthday? I looked it up. I'm like, oh, you pricks, you utter pricks! You beat us on our birthday.
Okay, you know what? Okay, I know you've got some flags to throw later, but I'm gonna throw one right now.
Uh-oh.
Illegal procedure. Defense. They made the offense move. 5-yard penalty. First down repeated.
Haven't seen that.
Well, okay. And I didn't have this flag until you mentioned it was the Argos' birthday. Not once did it get mentioned during the game ops.
It looks like they forgot their own birthday too. Then
yeah. The people that should know this stuff forgot it.
And the fact is, we know some of the people who know this stuff.
Yes. We know a few people, yes.
Yeah. They need we
Um,
need to fucking slap them around next time we see them.
yeah.
But then again, I mean, if you're down 17-0 before the end of the first quarter, you really shouldn't mention that because that would just be kind of like salt in the wound, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I thought something like that would have been mentioned off the get-go, but I mean, if you were saving it for something at that point, yeah, I could understand they scrapped it at that point.
Hmm.
Um, I probably would, unless there was cake.
Funny thing
I
is,
would take cake. I did.
I did buy one. I still have a little bit left.
Well, if they were serving cake, I don't think I'd have a problem with them bringing it up at any time.
Hmm.
Um, but they didn't serve me cake, so shame on
Just
them.
just goes to show you the cake is a lie.
Yeah.
Hashtag portal.
Oh, okay. Well, I would. We could go good, the bad, the ugly, but
What's the point? It's all bad and ugly.
honestly, there was a couple good things that I would love to point out. Kevin Mittal, who fought hard for that touchdown in the fourth quarter. That was a great play by him. Um, the other good I want to say is um, Dejan Brissett. Once again, when you need him to settle the quarterback down, you throw it to Dejan Brissett, and you know it started to go a little bit better for Daggy and David Ungerer scoring as well.
All he does is
He
catch
That was a
footballs,
great catch as well. So
and all he does is catch footballs.
yes, yes, he does. And that needs to be mentioned at some point next year uh, by our PA announcer,
Hmm.
because I believe he's the one who coined the term.
I think you're right.
So Adam, if you've gotten this far into it and you're still listening, we need that at some point in 2026. There's a small window you have of 6 games to put that in.
And to be fair, he's got a long way of ways to get that figured out.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's be honest.
yeah. Well, he's got a lot of stuff going on now.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, congratulations to Adam. Not only is he the Argos PA announcer, he's the McMaster PA announcer, but he just took on his hometown uh, Oshawa 67s. He's PA announcer for them as well.
Generals.
Generals. That's
You just
Ottawa 67s. I am
you're
okay.
getting there are people out that way that are getting pitchforks and torque wrenches ready to come and kick your ass now.
Look, I will gladly stand and accept the slap, punch, whatever needs to be done. The Oshawa Generals. Wow.
Oshawa 67s. Good lord.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah. This is why I need to do prep work for the show, so I don't
Yep.
screw all these things up.
Mhm.
Instead of coming up with these things on the fly.
That's coming up with shit on the fly, that's my job. Some there most times I do write a script though, but
Yeah.
last week I did write one. It was just very it was like maybe 2 pages tops because most of it was just like the game summary was literally like 5 lines.
Yeah.
The rest of it was kind of the intro going through the depth charts, and then the rest of it was just all playoff picture. So
Yeah. Um, yeah, I haven't had a look at the playoff picture now because it's got to be a little bit screwy.
it's crowded. It's
So
very crowded.
Yeah. Um, well, actually, I mean, Toronto is technically eliminated. Ottawa is technically eliminated as well.
Both are, yeah.
Well,
So
yeah, Ottawa is. Yep,
yeah, Ottawa was eliminated before us.
yep. Uh, Edmonton is still kicking around technically.
Yeah. Yeah, Edmonton's there's still there's still 3 games to play between between the final 2 spots. So you got Calgary, Winnipeg, and Edmonton. All 3 of them have 3 games to play. And Calgary and Winnipeg have a 2-game buffer over Edmonton. So, and the thing is with Edmonton, they have Winnipeg this week, BC next week, and they close the season against Calgary. So they are going I think are going to be the team to watch over the next 3 weeks.
And technically, the second place isn't wrapped up in the West either.
No.
We know we're going to have a crossover.
Yeah.
But there's still 4 teams into the crossover too.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's Calgary with the tiebreaker over Winnipeg.
Yeah.
And BC sitting in second.
Mm-hmm.
But
they're a game up, but like I said, Calgary, Winnipeg, and Edmonton all have a game in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, and BC's on the bye this week. So,
yep.
This is gonna
and if you want to even get even more screwy, Saskatchewan doesn't even have first locked up yet.
No, but
neither does Hamilton technically.
Not yet. No. I mean, yeah, because Montreal has 3 games to play still, and they need to win all 3, and Hamilton needs to lose the final 2.
I'm okay with
because
that.
Hamilton's got the tiebreaker over Montreal.
Yep.
So a Hamilton win this week, they will clinch the East. The road to the Grey Cup will go through Hamilton.
Yeah. At this point, I want as much chaos as possible.
Oh yeah, I want to see Edmonton just start coming up and fucking shit up. I think it would be absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic to see Edmonton overtake Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Because one, Grey Cup ticket prices will absolutely floor. They will crater on the secondary market. And secondly, I mean, what a turnaround it would be for the Elks if they did that.
Yeah.
It would be an incredible turnaround. I mean, considering where they were at the beginning of the season, that would be like one of the most incredible turnarounds that you would see in CFL history.
I mean, at that point, would you then consider Mark Killam for Coach of the Year?
Oh, out of the West, totally. Out of the West, if he does that, totally. Like, if you're gonna you're gonna say, everyone's gonna say, oh, what about Corey Mace? What about so and so? It's like, no. If Mark Killam manages to get Edmonton into a playoff position from stone dead last in the West, I'm sorry. To me, that's a lock. To me, that is a lock for Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
At least out of the West. At least out of the West, possibly out of the whole shebang.
Yeah. You know, normally everybody goes, oh, Coach of the Year goes to usually the coach with the best record and stuff like that. But that, turning that around would be.
If you look at the context of it all, absolutely, Killam would be for sure, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he would get my vote.
Well, you totally get mine too. But unfortunately, they don't count podcast or YouTuber votes.
Damn.
They should.
Well, yeah.
Bricks.
I
just came up with an awesome idea. We need to get every single podcast together and do like a shadow
and do our own
shadow CFL awards.
All right. And then we'll see if we can get everybody together. And then we'll tally the votes and everything, and then just give the results to everybody, and they can present it how they want to present it.
Yeah,
And then we can. Oh,
yeah.
that's a great idea.
I think it is because I mean, ultimately, I have a feeling that it's going to be between Scott Milanovic and Corey Mays. If the which is what I'm
Yeah.
thinking the like
Yeah.
what the media would do. To me, like I said, it depends on how it ends up at the end of the season, but I would definitely give the West's vote, especially if they make the playoffs to Mark Kellum. Absolutely, 100%.
Okay. Well, let's.
Right. So do it, Edmonton.
Yeah.
Do I'm
We
here
want.
for the chaos. I'm here for the chaos now, considering my team ain't in it. Fucking do
Yep.
it.
Yep. And since we're not in it, we're gonna see. Well, I mean, in Nick Arbuckle went down with a uh, elbow or shoulder, something.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
he had his arm in a sling.
yeah. So he's all right. Blue Jays are up.
Blue Jays are up 2-1. That's just
If anybody's questions, we're recording this on Wednesday. Well, the Blue Jays are playing.
game number
Um,
4 in at Yankee Stadium right
yep.
now.
And it is currently the top of the fifth. Blue Jays are up 2-1, one out, and man on first. So, and they're getting people up in the bullpen for the Yankees.
All right,
All right.
so
Back to
now,
football.
now that we've done our squirrel moment of the day,
Back to football. Okay, so now that we are out of it, um, and Nick Arbuckle made the decision pretty easy. He got injured, so he shut down. We've shut down Chad Kelly.
Wynton McManus
And
got shut down
Winton,
today,
Winton McManus got shut down. He's at least out for this game. It sounds like it's a groin. Well, it is a groin issue, so
and
more than likely
he's had a lagging
he's had a
uh
knee.
well, he's currently also working through an MCL injury. So
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to be taking a look at some people. So Jared
luckily,
Dagey's going to get the next start. So we're going to get to see what we've been told is Tucker Horn, and I am hoping the Horned Frog Ginger, Max Duggan.
ho.
Yeah, because I want to see what he looked pretty good in the UF. It's called the UFL right now, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
it
still
could
the
it could
UFL.
yeah, it could change any minute.
Mhm.
He looked pretty good down there, so I want to see him get some time in there. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Why the hell not? Like,
Give him
I
some
mean,
time. Figure out if it's somebody you want to keep.
exactly, because I mean, like, who knows what's going to happen with Nick Arbuckle in the offseason? Who knows what's going? Isn't Chad Kelly on a contract year too?
No, I think he's got
You still got one more year?
one more. Yeah,
Okay. All
at
right.
least.
So
Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
basically, like, and the thing is, we don't even know we have no idea what kind of condition he's going to be in when he ultimately comes back either.
No.
So
Yeah, because I mean, he could not get into shape to be able to play in a game this year. So
so he's gonna have at least another 6-7 months now at least
yep.
to get himself squared away and get himself ready to lead this team, because at this point, unless something happens, we're gonna need him. So
Yeah. Um,
'cause Lord knows Jared Diggy ain't the man. Let's put it that way.
no, and I don't. Did Arbuckle sign 2 years or just one? I thought he just
I,
signed one.
I think he signed a 1 year. Yeah.
So
So
there is a chance that somebody else takes a run at him. I don't know who,
I have no
but
idea who would either, to be quite honest.
possibly Edmonton again.
Well,
unless they
that's
want to stick with Cody Fajardo. Because I think
Winnipeg possible, depending on
yeah,
how if Zach Caleros goes off.
yep. But he would definitely be a great safety net for some people.
Mm-hmm.
My guess is he's going to be a little bit expensive for us to keep,
Yep.
especially after the run he had through the midway point of this season.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Like I said, I don't see him sticking around. I hate to say it.
no, I think he's going to get more money somewhere else.
Totally.
Um,
Well, let's face it. I think a team like if the Elks did what they did with our defensive line, they'll overpay to get them.
yep,
So, just saying.
yep, yeah, and then I mean you've got probably Montreal's going to want some insurance there too behind
Yeah,
Davis
because
Alexander.
we all know
Um,
that McLeod ain't the guy either.
no, you know,
Yeah, I mean the fact that we put up with him for what we put up with McLeod for what season and a half, something like that, and
yep,
it eventually took time for us to want to run him out on a rail. Montreal did it after game one. Montreal didn't put up with
yeah.
his shit after game one.
Look, I think it took us a little bit longer to run him out of town just because we were all enthralled with his name. At least I was.
Yeah, well,
You know,
most definitely
and his
was you
history.
for sure.
Yeah.
That was you for sure. I mean, we
I
had a
shoved it
T-shirt
down
with his name.
people's yeah. I shoved it down people's throats.
Yeah,
But yeah. So yeah, got to figure out who's going to be our backup to Kelly next season, and
so
then you've got some insurance there, and yeah,
and we can very easily call this game preseason game A for 2026.
yep. Um, yeah, 'cause well, who knows who else we're gonna have
Yeah.
because Benji's in a contract year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's going to be one. We've got a bunch of guys signed to 1-year deals in the defensive secondary.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a lot of question marks. We've got 9,000 linebackers on our roster.
Yeah.
Um,
So
but
when they said Winton went down, I'm like, oh, okay, that's no big deal. I mean, sure, he's a good guy, but we've got like 20 other linebackers who are probably chomping at the bit for a start. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
and I think regardless of whether or not Winston's injured, I think they're trying
They
out a bunch of them anyway,
Yeah, they would kind of
right?
have to. Yeah.
You've got Dark Angelo and Kassar that are I think there's probably somebody that's going to kick some tires on them.
Mm-hmm.
Dozier's probably going to get a few looks as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe Cam is locked up, and I
Mm-hmm.
believe Winton's locked up as well.
Good.
So, we're rotating through guys there, seeing who's got what.
Mm-hmm.
I think some of those guys have been rotating in and out on the defensive line as well. At least Aaron Casey has as well. So there are a lot of question marks. We'll get to that at some point.
An awful lot.
Well, when you don't win,
You got to do a post-mortem at some point.
yep. So we'll do that at a later date.
I know I have that video in the pipeline. So got an awful lot.
We've got a game coming up on Friday for the WestJet CFL Thanksgiving weekend. Friday we're in Saskatchewan to take on the Rough Riders.
And they're wearing those
And
sexy ass Obsidian jerseys.
yep, um, they are nice.
Yeah, they are very like honestly, if like I know I would not wear another team's colors. Honestly, like maybe just a scarf at Grey Cup, but that's about it. But like when it comes to jerseys, like they actually have that Obsidian one is very very nice. I like it
Yep. Um, I still think the Argos need. They, if anybody is listening from the Argos, which we know once in a while somebody does.
for 15 seconds.
Hey, look, some things have shown up in other places from our show that the only explanation is somebody listened to it. So
Mhm,
just saying.
I know.
I got
Don't be
no
too.
proof. All I know is there's no way that came out in from some of those things came out of Ben's show. Um, but anyway, um, Argos dark blue jersey. Complete the set.
Yeah, yeah.
Complete
I
the set. Put a dark blue jersey in there with the or you don't have to do anything fancy, just the same deal,
same
just dark blue
same
jersey.
same design. Just make the base dark blue, and you'll
Yep.
sell it like hotcakes. I'm telling you. You're gonna be sleeping on it. I guarantee you. I will be buying at least one if that's the case. Like just
Yeah.
fucking do it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's the only thing missing.
hmm
You know, we yeah, I like that obsidian green one, but I still think we have the best jerseys in the league.
Oh, we do.
And this is coming from somebody who used to buy all of Saskatchewan's jerseys.
Mm.
Um, you know, by far with the gunmetal ones that BC used to rock were pretty good. The versions they have now, not so much.
Hmm.
I don't think they brought those out this year. I think they just had the regular black with orange numbers.
I don't think
Um,
they did either. Let me take a quick look. Keep going. Keep talking.
yeah. Um, but yeah, the Argos, we need that dark blue jersey. Um, oh, and we're playing Saskatchewan in Saskatchewan, so yeah, let's just go in there and mess things up for them. Why not? What else we got here? Doug, we haven't talked to you since we had the new rules.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I want to give you the floor to kind of what what were your thoughts on some of these rules?
Well, I kind of at first I'm pretty sure at first like everybody had the same kind of I was kind of the same thing as well where I was in a little bit of shock and I had to go and do my own little late night rambling video in order to kind of process it and go through it and think to myself, are these going to be good? Are these going to be bad? Whatever. And honestly, like most of the changes are going to be pretty innocuous, to be perfectly honest. Like the Rouge rule, the Rouge rule needed changing for a
Yeah,
long, long time. We all know this. The putting the benches on opposite sides. This is like people have been wanting that for a long, long time.
yeah,
The automatic 35-second play clock. Some people like I know there are people bitching saying like this is going to be a problem. I'm like oh you're going to ruin a good thing. It's like no, if anything, like it's going to speed the game up. Number one. Like, do you think
yep.
I like sitting on my? I don't like. Do you think I want like, especially after like 3 hours and we with like 4 injuries where players had to get carted off the field? Do you think I still want to be in a stadium at 11:30 at night? On
Um,
no,
that
I
that
don't. I want to go home.
that's one of the ones that I've got some issue with because I don't think we know all the details of it. How was the
Yeah,
stoppage and the final 3 minutes going to go?
Yeah,
What does
exactly.
the
Like,
injury time kind of work out?
yeah.
And
I
then
think there's still going to be like some referees are going to be calling timeouts and whatnot. I still think they're going to be doing that.
yeah,
And I think in the final 3 minutes you'll have 35 seconds to get you might get I don't think it's going to be tied to the game. It might not be tied to the game clock in the final 3 minutes. I honestly don't know. We'll have to wait and see how how the rules committee comes up decides to hammer all this stuff out in the off season. We'll have to wait and see on that. But to me that's nothing. And then you've got the moving the goalpost to the back of the end zone. Honestly, don't having the goalposts in the front was a holdover from the days when they were still doing rugby prior to the during the genesis of Canadian football, essentially. And I still remember I saw videos of when they were doing the converts from the back of the end zone at one point. So it's you know what?
and we also used to have 25-yard end zones too.
Exactly. That's probably that was the time when they were doing the converts from the back of the end zone. So I understand you're going to lose the meme of the quarterback hitting the post. You're going to lose the missed field. You're going to lose missed field goal returns. And it's
Yeah.
oh, but that was some of the most exciting plays. True. But have they happened this year?
You get probably 4 or 5 of those that are worth talking about a year for the entire league.
Exactly.
4 or 5 moments, I can live with that.
Out of countless hours of football.
Yeah.
Literally 4 to 5 countless hours of football, 4 to 5 moments.
Yeah.
Right? To me, okay, you lose that, but guess what? You can end up making up something else with a nice little rainbow shot from the 25 going to the end zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, to me, that's a trade-off. Then you have the narrowing of the field to 100 yards. I can see I kind of had to really dig deep in order to get past the whole thing about the whole rigmarole about that. And personally, I thought what they did was kind of good. It's kind of ingenious, really, because Jim Mullen pointed this out on Excrement. He pointed this out. The Canadian football game, as it currently stands, can only fit in 3% of stadiums worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
Shortening the end zones and shortening the field, you can now fit it in 40% of stadiums worldwide. So basically, if you're let's say, I don't know, Pierre Carl Pelado, for example, and McGill is stonewalling you on replacing the turf and doing the changes necessary, you don't think he's going to be on the phone to Joey Saputo to say, "Hey, can we move? Hey, can the Owls move into Stade Saputo?"
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, out in Calgary, McMahon is already a dilapidated shithole, and now it gets to the point where it's going to become condemned within 12 to 18 months. You don't think CSEC would be on the phone to you don't think CSEC would be going out to Spruce Meadows where Cavalry play?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, and then on top of that, don't forget about international expansion, which a lot of people are like, "Oh, don't go back to the States, blah 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 blah, elbows up and all that." Okay. This is where I'm going to start throwing. This is where I'm going to throw my flag. So hit the clip.
Illegal procedure. Defense. They made the offense moved. 5-yard penalty. First down repeated.
Haven't seen that.
We just did. Anyway, so to the people that are going off saying this is an Americanization of the game, people that are resulting to personal attacks against the commissioner, people calling him, and I'm going to paraphrase here slightly, a bald, traitorous twat, calling for his firing, people going out and making change.org petitions that have about enough power as a fart in the wind, people that are going off, blacking out their uniforms and blacking out their, basically wearing all black and taping up CFL logos. And then there's people that are making banners that look like a 5-year-old made it with duct tape and a hope and a prayer. And let's not forget the fact that someone actually said, oh, the teams don't own their stadiums. Call the cities and lobby. Okay, first of all, in Toronto, do you think Mayor Chow gives a flying fuck about what goes on at BMO Field? And
No.
secondly, to all of these people that are so pissed off, first of all, have a Snickers, go outside, touch some grass, and calm the fuck down. Okay? This kind of shit doesn't help anyone. I get it. The game that you grew up loving isn't going to be the game that you grew up with anymore. It is going to change. Okay? But as Frank Herbert wrote in Dune, ways change. So can this.
Yep. The game has changed in many ways throughout all of our lifetimes.
I mean, think of it this way. Imagine if social media was around back in the 1920s, when Canadian football adopted the forward pass, when we were still playing rugby, and the Americans had been using the forward pass for 15 years at that point. Can you imagine? Oh, this is Americanization from the game, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to go get my pitchfork and go down to Wellington Street and whatever. No. Have a Snickers, go touch some grass, calm the fuck down. Okay? This isn't going, like, a lot of you that are saying, oh, this is going to turn the game into the NFL. No, it's not. And those of you trying to use this as an elbows up movement, are you fucking stupid? This isn't like Jerry Jones or Stan Kroenke or Robert Kraft or Dean Spanos. Speaking of which, fuck you, Spanos. This isn't like them coming in, buying up the league and saying that's it, you're going to American rules now. This isn't that. The Americans have absolutely like outside of the players and football lab staff. When it comes to ownership, Americans have no involvement here. There is no reason to turn this into an elbows up move. Turn this into an elbows up moment. Okay? No reason. So just calm down. There is no reason to be getting upset over a painted line on a strip of grass that's in an area with a bunch of seats pointed at it. For God's sakes. Like, just chill out. I know I should be taking my own advice and chilling out myself. But this kind of shit gets so far up my nose. It's ridiculous. Oh, and secondly, those of you season ticket holders that saying, I'm going to give up my season seats if they change the rules, you better have the courage to back up your convictions. Because I know there were some Argos season seat holders that said that, and I know they've been season seat holders for longer than I have. So when they put in when ultimately the soccer seats get put back in the south end zone, and they get locked in, and they get the new luxury stuff over in the north end zone, don't come crying basically you better back it up and give them up, because guess what? That means I move to the front of the line because I've got 20 years in. I would move to the front of the line because you fuckers gave it all up, and I can go wherever the hell I damn well want in the stadium, and you guys will be coming back in on year one. So you better give them up and better have the courage of your conviction. Because personally, I know the way Argo fans are. I don't think you do.
All right.
I'm done.
All
There's
right.
there's my rant that I've been holding on to for the last 2 fucking weeks. Ever since I did the ranting video, the ramble video, things have just spiraled. Like, things online the discourse has just spiraled out of control, and someone needed to say something to say, dude, just chill.
Yeah.
So
I think, are we going to get some people canceling their season tickets and trying to make a stand?
Oh,
There's
probably.
a couple people I hope will, but um, the majority of these people, I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
I think they're going to, you know, come back with tail between their legs and pretend that they never said anything.
And they'll be right back. They'll be right back tailgating next season. They will
Yep.
be right back tailgating next season. Oh, man,
Yep.
shit! I had something that came to my mind here. Shit, I totally something came to my mind. I slipped it. Fuck.
And to the geniuses that decided that they were going to try and make a point in the last home game by walking out with their. I don't know. I don't know if a 5-year-old drawing that one, that might be a little insulting to kindergartners. You thinking you're walking out with what you put on there as your biggest gripe was making a point?
Nobody cares.
No.
Especially that lot, since I know who you're talking about. Nobody freaking cares.
Yeah.
I mean, now I remember. Now I remember what the point was. The fact that only 2 out of 9 teams make money consistently in the CFL, they have to try and do something.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact of the matter is, just people that are saying, "Oh, just needs more marketing." No, you don't mean that. You mean needs more advertising. And the thing is, I don't know about you, but I run an ad blocker on my browser.
Mm-hmm.
So if an ad gets through that, it's a miracle. You're not gonna people have been trying to avoid ads for like the last forever.
Yeah,
There's a reason why people fast forward through commercials.
And the thing with when they say, it needs more marketing, needs more marketing. Well, I don't think you understand. Like you said, you mean advertising.
Yeah, they need
Advertising is one thing. Marketing is a whole other giant ball of wax.
Advertising is merely advertising is a branch on the marketing tree, and that tree is huge.
And to be honest, what the CFL has already said, phase 2 of this is marketing, and that's to be honest, I've started seeing them roll out ads, do more advertising. Period.
Yeah.
I like the BC Lions. They do a great thing in their thing, but I was just out in BC and on the island, on Vancouver Island. There's no mention of it out there, unless I stayed with the guy who's a season ticket holder for the BC Lions, and he gets, that gets on the ferry for every game and hotel and everything like that. But didn't see anything there. Didn't see anything going through the southern portion of BC. Nothing in the stores, nothing like that. So, and then seeing some stuff on TV, it was great. Great seeing more stuff like that. But yeah, Saskatchewan and Winnipeg are making money, and that's it.
And
right?
Unfortunately, you can't have a 2-team league.
No. Yeah, it's they're getting. I want to say, I think there's a lot of issues apart from all these changes they want to make. Contract length.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the coach.
absolutely.
Honestly,
Scrap the coach's cap. Yeah, scrap that piece of shit in a hurry.
Like, I understand the idea behind it, but it is killing the development in this league.
Mm-hmm.
They like they're some of these players just could be massive stars if they just had a little bit more help to
Mm-hmm.
point things out. Right
Yep.
now, you've got 4 or 5 coaches a team. Like you can't coach 53 players with only 5 coaches,
Yeah.
right? It just you need more. You need they and if you want to talk about problems, there's a major problem, and that's going to kind of lead into your marketing as well, because you
Mm-hmm.
start developing these players a little bit more. Hey, we're going to know their names a little bit more. We're going to want to see them. There's a demand, a little bit more of a demand for them to do appearances, or this and that, the other thing. Um, and that's
People would want to buy their jersey.
yeah, it's like, and I think with what the commissioner made a brief mention is the marketing arm is going to start in phase 2, and I think we're going to start seeing a little bit more of that. Um, I want to throw something out of left field here that's been bugging me for a couple years. I think the CFL uh, made a stupid mistake in shutting down the CFL store.
CFL store.
They
I don't
used to
even remember
have
that.
they used to have an online presence on the CFL website, that
Oh,
you could.
for like neutral stuff, for league stuff.
They still had they had every team is in there as well. They had
Oh,
all
okay.
of the sideline gear, stuff like that. Most of that stuff went through the league.
Hmm.
And then several years ago during COVID, they scrapped that arm, and everything goes through the teams now. And you get teams like, Toronto, that don't have as many cool things to wear,
Or
you
just
know?
not cool. Not just not a lot of cool things, period.
Yeah.
I've been to that Ryder store. I would love to have some of the shit that they got there
Yeah,
in its
and
Argo
and
colors.
and a lot
But
of that's out of their end, right? The
yeah,
CFL is not spearheading that, right? Like
no.
the NFL does with their Fanatic series. That stuff
Mm,
is not done at the team level. That's done at the league level.
hmm.
And things like that, getting your stuff out there. I think the Argos need to start tooting the tooting the horn and pumping, inviting the local news to all of the huddle up things that they do. I know they don't want to, because that's like but if you would see how good these huddle up programs are, like some of these kids are coming out of there really wanting to go to an Argo game, and then they're getting stonewalled by their parents, right? Throw in some tickets for these kids, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Give them a pair of tickets each, one, so the one parent can go on, one kid, like, do things like that. I know there's going to be teams like, Saskatchewan, Winnipeg. Well, we don't want to do that because that's less money in our pocket, but some other teams want to do it. Go ahead, do it.
Hmm.
Montreal, Toronto, Edmonton right now,
Yeah.
Calgary, BC. You know, there's a lot of these stadiums
And,
that have a little
and
bit extra that you get. You get the kids, and then eventually you get the parents. But it also goes along with the who they're sitting around. Like, you've seen it in our section.
mhm.
We do,
Yeah, we get a lot of we create a lot of energy there.
and it may not necessarily come across, but every time we see a kid who's got one of those little first game certificates, we try and do everything else to try and get them right in the game, and cheering and going nuts, and enjoying it all, you know, and you go and sit at the, you know, say the 55 yard line with the the couple people that are been season ticket holders for 50 years and really aren't into the whole cheering aspect, and it's going to be kind of boring,
Mm-hmm.
right? But you get them in some of the cheaper seats,
You get them with
and
us.
you,
You get them with us. Hello.
yeah. Anyway, anywhere across the end zone, there's
Mhm.
there's stuff going on, and that's where they've got to move.
Uh-huh.
We've got to get moving on because we're been
We've been
going off on
rambling
what the
on about
CFL
this.
needs to do. We've got some picks, some fantasy technically, and some 3 minute
So
warning to get to.
yeah. So let's get on with it.
All right. So fantasy wise, my great pick of Nick Arbuckle last week
All of
screwed me over. Thank
well,
you very much, Ty Cats. I blame you. I am now out of our podcast league, so I will finish 8th or whatever. Who knows? I
how are
had
we
like
doing in the head-to-head?
that was the podcast. It was the playoffs, first week of the playoffs
Oh,
last week, and I got
oh.
knocked out. I yeah,
By
well,
whom?
by Adam Stewart, who's the commish this year.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Who does he run again?
I can't. I think
I
he's
don't. I don't even know.
the
I don't even know that name.
Canadian football countdown show. I believe he's on it on that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, either that or he's somewhere out of Saskatchewan.
Hmm.
Because he said he was going to the game at Mosaic. So,
Hmm.
yeah,
Well,
I was
here's the
hoping
thing.
I was hoping for a 77-point correction. That didn't happen.
See, here's the thing. I kind of I tried to throw karma at a dummy, and boy, did I had my second best week of the season. I literally went all Hamilton just because I thought, you know what, this is either going to be great or it's going to blow up on my face, and Toronto's going to win the game. So,
Yeah.
sure enough,
So with that in mind, Argos, you wanna put in there at your own risk at this point, because you don't know how much time some of these guys are going to get. Um, you know, if you must do, you either take a Spencer Brown, Mackay Polk, or Herslow, or a Brissett, or even a Mattel. I wouldn't pick all of them. I
no,
would
don't do that. Don't
I
do
would
that.
do
No.
two at most. But
Yeah.
like I said, you don't. We're got Daggy, then we've got Horn, so you don't know who's going to be. We don't know what we're going to get, right? So,
Hmm.
at that point, then I would probably look at some Montreal players, maybe some Winnipeg players.
You can also
Um,
look at some Hamilton players too, because they're still fighting.
yeah, yeah.
So
So that's where we are with that. Apart from that, that's about all the advice we can give you. If you need the advice, well, you're probably like me and out of it.
if Will was here, we could ask him, but he's not divulging anything anyway, the prick. So
No, because he's been playing, he's been doing good. So
yeah, so
okay,
that's why he's not divulging anything.
we've got some picks here. I'm gonna go and try and get the spreads because they only give us a stupid money line on this. So we'll go to the league sponsor here.
FanDuel.
Yeah, I don't know why they went to Toonie Bet on there, but let's go to their sports book.
By the way, apparently there is somebody wearing a Rider jersey at Yankee Stadium tonight.
Of course.
Color me not shocked. I'm just saying. Color me not shocked.
Okay. Spread. We got the hopefully the main event of the weekend. To start off,
Not to me.
Saskatchewan's favored by 10.5. Um, yeah.
Am I shocked? No. Are they
Um,
probably going to score more than that? Probably.
yeah. So, um, yeah, we're picking Toronto, but only because we have to.
Mm,
Um,
I'm punting.
yeah.
I'll punt it because the
I,
reason why,
I,
and
s-
I honestly think that Saskatchewan's going to roll us, but I can't say that on this program, so I'm punting it.
yeah. For my family wise, I hope it goes well for Saskatchewan, but right now yeah, I want chaos, so I'm picking Toronto regardless. Uh, well, we're back with another. Oh no, it's a double header on Saturday.
Yeah, because
Calgary.
Thanksgiving weekend. So
Yeah,
considering
so we
so.
got the Monday game.
Mm-hmm.
Calgary in Hamilton. Hamilton is favored by 2.5.
That's it.
Yep, at this
Huh.
point anyway.
Oh, all right.
I fuck. Um, I'm hoping for sinkhole.
Sinkhole.
Yep.
I'm hoping for you're thinking sinkhole. I'm thinking meteor. So,
Hey, we'll go both.
but I mean,
Uh,
I will go. But to be honest, I will go for each and every result that goes for the most amount of chaos.
yep.
So in this case, I
And,
mean,
and in this case, Calgary winning probably does
no,
that.
wouldn't. No, actually, it wouldn't.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
remember the records. I hate to say it, but get like
yeah,
yeah, I can't say it. I don't want
yep,
I kind of need
yep,
to, but I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
want to,
yeah,
so I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
saying it.
And we're gonna say Will is not picking Hamilton. Um, Winnipeg in Edmonton is the evening game on Saturday.
That to me
Win-
is the main event of
Winnipeg
the
is
week.
favored by 3.5. Looks like Zach Kalaros is coming back. Um, so I am gonna go. Well, I want Edmonton to win this one. Do I think they're gonna win? No. I
I uh, give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
pick Winnipeg to win this game, but I am cheering for Edmonton.
yeah, give me 1 second. I just want to see very quick here. See if that's even going to be possible. Just give me 1 second.
How much chaos are you trying to make here?
Exactly my oh no, hang on. That's the point I'm trying to make. Where the hell is it? Where the where the frick are you?
Look, I
Hang
think
on.
if Edmonton wins, that's going to be the most chaos you're going to
Oh,
get.
oh yeah, totally. But there's a certain amount that I want him to win by.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
while you're trying to figure that out, we're going to give Will the. Today
dice
we're
are
going to go Toonie of
ah
Destiny.
oh okay.
So we've got the polar bear as the tails, and the queen as the head. And heads are for the visitor, tails are for the home side.
Uh-huh.
And it is tails. He's picking Edmonton.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So I did the math. Edmonton by 2 touchdowns. That way, Edmonton has the tiebreaker over Winnipeg.
Yeah,
Edmonton
that's
by 2 touchdowns.
yep. Okay.
Elks Herd, Turf
Yeah.
District. Guys, I am with you this week. Pour all your energy into it. Make it happen. I want fucking chaos. Let's go.
And then on the Monday, on Thanksgiving Monday, we've got Ottawa in Montreal. Montreal is favored by 13.5.
13.5.
Yeah.
I'm taking Montreal. I'll take Montreal, but not the points.
Yeah, that's where I'm leaning
That's
too.
That's a bit
Yep.
steep. That is
Yep.
a tiny bit steep for me. Like if it was like 6.5, 7.5, okay, yeah, fine. I'd probably go it. But 13.5, I mean, yeah, Ottawa's dead last, and they're eliminated. They've got, I mean, literally they've got nothing to lose, and Montreal still has a chance to get the East final. You don't think they're not going to play hard?
You know what? You've talked me into it.
You're
Montreal
going
by
points?
17. Montreal by 17. Okay,
Nice.
and Will gets
Just give him Ottawa. He hates Ottawa.
he's got tails again. He's got Montreal.
Oh, so okay.
Will is joining in the chaos.
Nice. Go Chaos.
All right, and yeah, so that's where we are for that. Now it is 3-minute warning time.
The
Do we
longest 3
have
minutes.
anything left?
Yes, actually, we do.
All right.
So first of all, I managed to do some mathing
All right.
while we were doing some stuff, and with the Argos average attendance for this season is 15,109,
Wow.
which is actually compared to last year
It's up.
statistically. No, it's not. It's statistically flat.
Oh shit.
I believe it's yeah.
I thought we were up.
No, it's actually I think it's actually down by ever so slightly compared to last. Yeah, here we go. Drew an average at home attendance of 15,129 in 2024. So it's like I said, statistically flat.
All right.
So I know we want to go, yay, hoorah, we got more fans. It's like this year, well, but I mean, compare that to the years compare that to say, I don't know, other years we've been dog shit, and it's more than likely it's up compared like with similar on field results. So as Clay's furiously looking this up now, looking for the 2019 numbers and the 2018 numbers.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to find CFL Statsky because he usually has pretty good numbers on there and does all the work for us.
Yeah, where do you think I got that from? He listed all the stuff, and I just thought, well, that's not bad. Okay, so while you're doing that, I do have two more things. We had our first two eliminations of the year, and as you guys know, I'm doing a punch out theme this year. And because Ottawa was eliminated before Toronto, they got Glass Joe. You have no idea how painful that was for me to make, considering I considering I don't lose the Glass Joe. So here's the first one. Once it pops up. Why isn't it popping up?
I think I have to thing, and my screen is now frozen.
Oh shit!
Sweet.
Hang on. I'll end it.
No, no, I'm still frozen here. So we'll put this in. I'll put it in after. So this is the video that we'll play.
Actually, no, it won't be a video because I'll just tell you. I just was giving you the final screen actually. So basically, Ottawa says basically it's like right at the end. You know how Little Mac looks all beaten up and everything. You know, give up, retire, try again, whatever. It says, "Don't worry, Oseg, you'll become the size of MLSC someday."
All right.
So that's because some people in Ottawa were getting a little cranky because MLSC. No, I'm sorry, that Oseg was more more into the real estate than they are the actual team itself. So that's
Well,
why I said
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Well, of course they are.
And then the
That's
other
where the money
side,
is.
yeah, and then the other side was obviously us. And for us, I put, man, you got screwed over by injuries. Now piss off. The Jays are on a playoff run. If the Jays weren't in a playoff run, I would have said, now piss off. The Leafs are on. You know,
Yep.
like, because hate to say it,
Who
that's what
actually
happens.
who start tonight? And just an update for those wondering, the Blue Jays are up
Oh,
4-1
let's go.
in the top of the 7th with 2 out, and Vladdy's at the plate with 1 on at first. So
Nice.
we will go with that.
Let's go. So
And most people
yeah.
listening to this will already know what the results were.
Yeah, but we don't know what the result is because we're kind of watching it right now. So
We're recording live.
well, yeah, we're recording live, but you're hearing it on tape.
Yep.
And yeah, so that's a 3-minute warning for this week. We'll have more once we know more eliminations. You'll get more next week.
Yep.
And beyond.
All right, Doug, where can they find you?
You can find me on Blue Sky, DougB519. You can find the Double Blue Order on Facebook, Excrement, Instagram, merch store at doubleblueorder.ca. You can find me on YouTube at Sir Douglas 1873. Live, we'll be live streaming an away game watch along this coming Friday for the Saskatchewan game. I'm more than likely it's just gonna be me getting drunk watching a taxi squad try and beat out a team that's trying to clinch first place in the West. So I already have one confirmed viewer. Alex from Piffle said he was going to tune in while he's at the game. So I'm holding you. I'm going to hold you to that, Alex. I'm holding you to that.
Well, you can find Will at ArgoFans on Twitter and argofans.com. You can find me at All Kinds of Clay, and you can find our show at Argos Fancast, or anyway, you're finding your friendly neighborhood podcast. Just search Argos Fancast, and you can also subscribe to us on Spotify, and we're all on YouTube now with our fancy faces. If you haven't already figured that out, we're part of the Shotgun Sports Network. You can find them at shotgunsportsnetwork.ca, as well as their YouTube page. Like, follow, subscribe, and make sure you subscribe to the Argos Fancast playlist. That does it for the Argos Fancast this week. We'll talk to you after we hopefully incur the most carnage and chaos humanly possible. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Go Argos. Cheers, everyone.
Go Argos. Go Chaos.